Welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 4. Last time we explored the... what is it? Game? The Small Orchard and completed that cave quest. This time, if we look at our book, we have 2 quests for the first floor of the Lush Woodlands and 1 quest in the Valley Spring. We're not going into the Valley Spring. I don't care what you think. So, really, we have a couple of very basic quests to take care of in the first labyrinth. I say labyrinth, and I mean the maze, by the way. Sugar carrots. Oops. Let's see here. Blind resist, 2 luck, and drop rate up. That's actually pretty good. Well, the drop rate up is, oh, I should do that. Yeah, I'm not interested in revisiting the Old Forest Mine. Ooh, Sakura trout. Is Kiryonin around? I don't think he is. If he was, I would definitely trade in the Sakura trout for a reward. I'm just kind of going around getting food to see what buffs I have available. I think that's about it for accessible foods. Let's see here. 1 strength, 1 tech, lightning resist, and 1 agility. Volt and ice resist and 10 TP, but that sells for 100 Ental. Blind resist and luck. Blind resist, luck, and drop rate. I think I am going to go for the Sakura trout. More for the bonus to TP than the elemental resistance. I don't know if we even fight anything in here that has those elemental attacks. Alright. So, let's activate the geomagnetic pole like I forgot to do last time. And let's go ahead and... anger a bear. Escape from some butterflies. Yeah, escape from some butterflies. Oh, crap. They're actually getting turns. You know what I forgot to buy in town? I forgot to buy Ariadne threads. So this could go very bad very fast. Whew. Alright, wood flies I am not bothered by at all. Dropping like, well, you know. As you explore the hidden path, you notice plants at your feet with a strange odor. You suddenly recall the quest having to do with retrieving some cilantro, if you really want me to call it that, an herb with a distinctive scent. The plant growing at your feet must be the very same. You could complete the request by gathering some. After carefully wrapping the plants up against damage, you go back the way you came and deliver them. Or you can go back the way you came and deliver them. Oh, and there's our other target. Alright. Now I'm ready for you, you jerk. Pocket! Rocket Sand! Except I'm using Nerve. Okay, let's just try Lightning Rune. See how that does. Oh yeah! Paralyzed first try. 37 damage before the power break. Yeah, you're going down. Ooh, and it's poisoned. Oh, this is one dead ape. Ha ha ha! Small flowers? Ooh, small flower. I think that makes a super good item. Alright, I have plenty of HP and TP, so I'm not super concerned. Yeah, rollers are weak to all elements, so let's just try a Lightning Rune. Wow. I didn't realize that elemental attacks could miss like that. I'm used to magic being safe from blind. Alright, let's get back to mapping properly now. Let's at least activate this shortcut. Let's see. Was there another... Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a big boy. They only care if you go directly in front of them. Huh. Let's just draw this all in. But I do need to check what's in that door. As you can see, like, over time, you unlock so many little shortcuts. Ooh, that was a critical, I just noticed. Huh. And this room It's a very important milestone. As you follow a small path that runs beside a spring, you notice a set of stairs that lead downward. Your reverie of what might lie below is broken by hurried footsteps echoing up from the stair. Oh, it's you folks! The man comes into view and you recognize him from the Old Forest mine. You search your memory for his name. Whirlwind, was it? His face is stern, but on seeing you it relaxes. Only then do you notice the man slung over his shoulder. The armored man's head is bandaged and he hangs limp and unmoving. He's clearly not conscious. Sorry, but no time to chat. This poor Tharsis boy. Looks like he ran into bad news down there. Though the man projects a calm demeanor, his fatigue shows through in the sweat pouring down his brow. You suspect he may require help. You wonder if you should offer your assistance. Yeah, let's offer to help. Well, thanks. That's mighty kind of you. Is everyone around these parts as nice as you? The man smiles. But it's okay. I've got this taken care of. Still, whatever got him down there. Once the Count hears of it, he might want something done. Whirlwind readjusts the unconscious soldier over his shoulder and then jogs away. You're free to continue down the stairs or return to Tharsis to replenish your supplies. Oh, let's go ahead and do that. I do want to go down the stairs to register that I've been to the second floor. Cunning hunters in wait. Because that is how quest flags trigger. And yeah, let's get into a battle here instead of back with the FOE in sight. And I can just auto this. You know you've made it to a good point of an EO game when you can auto battles, even if it's just on the first floor. Alright, so now that I'm not at risk of an encounter... Oh, I missed a wall. Let's go through here. Laugh at the bear that's stuck between those trees. Gather some more material. And head on out. And obviously we have not explored the whole map here. There's a fair bit that we've missed, so... We're not going to actually do the second floor content yet. Let's see, I broke these two. I'm not sure if there's any treasure left on this floor, but hey, it's an excuse to fight more enemies, get more XP and money. Return to Tharsis. You return from your search to see a group of soldiers gathered in a corner of the city square. There's anger in their voices as they say things such as, "That monster," and "We can't let this stand." As you're wondering what could have happened, you suddenly hear a familiar voice address you. Hey, you made it back safe. Great. Whirlwind walks up and greets you. Oh, that soldier I carried back? He'll live, though he'll be in the hospital for a while. I was lucky to even bring him back, though. Sounds like the rest of his troop was completely wiped out. From what I got out of him before he passed out, they got attacked by some bear creature with blood-red fur. The Outland Count's not taking this one lying down. If you go to the Grand Court, he'll ask you for its head. But I wouldn't recommend you go charging down into B2F. Fact is, the monsters there are too strong. But if you follow the river by the Lush Woodlands west, there's this place called the Small Orchard. The monsters there are perfect to do a little training on. If you want practice, that's where I'd go. Well, you should take off. Make sure you don't do anything reckless, okay? That'll lead nowhere but trouble. Whirlwind chuckles as he walks to the city gates. You decide to be on your way as well. You sold the food you brought back for a ton of Entol. You're suddenly reminded of the request you undertook to deliver the Cilantro. It's in your pack even now. If you must meet to fulfill the request, you must be careful. Yeah, I should go ahead and... Oh, wait. Hey, it's the Massidia crew. Guess what? We finished working with the forging furnace. Now we can use hammers to forge weapons for you. To forge a weapon, we need some more materials, but if you already brought them to us, you don't gotta do it again. The effect of forging changes depending on the hammer you use. So if you find a new hammer, fork it over quick, excuse me. We've got our own hammers too, so you can give it a try right now. By selecting Forge, you can add new effects to weapons based on the hammers you've given to the shop. Forge your weapons to Give the party the boost they need in combat. Oh, looks like you already brung me a hammer. Alrighty then. We'll take good care of it. You hand over the fire weapon. Use this during forging to add fire affinity to weapons. Oh, you want to try it out right now? It's no problem or nothing. So, yeah. None of these weapons are actually forgeable. So let's... I'm gonna go turn in my quests first. Oh, I think I need to actually go to the inn and turn in the cilantro. Oh. No, I just bring them to the inn. Okay. Or to the tavern. Oh, crap. That's a specific encounter that we haven't found yet. Okay. Well, we can still turn in cilantro, please. Welcome back. Were you able to get some cilantro? Oh, is this it? It's a rather, an extremely unique scent. Perhaps it's simply too strong for my tastes, though I admit to being curious as how Dala plans to use this in a dish. Maybe I'll sample some once I deliver it to her. Would you like to accompany me there? Obtain 2 nectars. Nectars are your phoenix downs, basically. Alright, so let's go turn in our material. Nectars are available. So, you can just farm... So, if I go to the map here, you can pretty easily... You can easily go, and I'm going to use this up through here. Come here, gather. Come here. Run over here, gather. Up here, gather. And that is a completely viable money farming method early in the game here. Personally, I don't use it, but it's completely viable. You get tons of small flowers to make into nectars. You can easily stock up on whatever gear you might want. But, let's go rest at the inn. Let's see, have any new quests activated? Find the headwaters. There's a large river in the Windy Plains that flows near Tharsis. I need to know the exact location of its source. Reward is 2 warding bells. That's another request from the Outland Count. This time, he wants you to find a source of water. You can find more by talking to him at the Grand Court. I shall await your swift return. And Holy Terror. I found a hole in B2F in the Lush Woodlands. I looked inside at night and a monster jumped out. I'm so scared. Reward is 1,000 dental. This is a request specifically to investigate B2F of the Lush Woodlands. It mentions a large hole in an unnaturally caved-in area in the southern path. Have you seen this? The client took a lit torch at night to look inside and was met with an unknown monster springing out. My hopes are that it's merely a misunderstanding, but someone must look into it. If that will be you, then I await your swift return. The woodlands are dangerous at night, so be on your guard. Alright, so let's go see the Grand Court. Ah, hello. I'm sure you've heard, but a red-furred monster was seen in the lower reaches of the Lush Woodlands. It has claimed the lives of many of our soldiers. Left unchecked, it may prove a menace to you explorers, too. I've issued a mission to subjugate the beast. It is the most dangerous task I've requested, but it must be done. If you believe your skill to be up to the challenge, then by all means, accept the mission. We have no reason not to. There's not, like, multiple sources of missions or anything. We now know that the lower level of the Lush Woodlands is held by a beast with red fur. You must eliminate this grave threat. Until now, the greatest threat we'd known in the Lush Woodlands were the blackbeards, the cutters. But now we're getting reports of a bear with red fur, as if stained with blood. It seems much more fearsome. Encountering new species means, on the one hand, that our explorations are advancing, but we can't celebrate yet. Not after these casualties. It's safe to say that this red-furred beast has the run of the lower floors, and so I have issued a mission to eliminate the threat lurking in the Lush Woodlands. We must secure our explorers' safety by extraditing whatever thwarts our search, starting with this beast. The mission will be more dangerous than any you have faced, so it would not do for you to be unprepared. I've asked for the Guildmaster to supply you with something that will help you stay alive in the labyrinths. Stop by the Explorers Guild and see him before you go any further. That's all from me. Best of luck, then. Ah, the request. Yes, you're the ones who accepted it. And I dare say I can ask a large favor. Do you know the wide river that flows around the city? That river's water has long sustained our people. What I want to discover is this river's source. It's bound to be somewhere in the Windy Plains. If you can find it, report it back to me here. Although if you already know where it is, there's no need to wait. Remember, we marked that on our map. It is right here. I'll have my scouts look into that spot very soon. Wonderful news. My scouts tell me they've confirmed the location of the river's source. It was nestled quite deep into the area you reported, but thanks to your information, we found it at last. Thank you, Miss Idia Guild. You've once again contributed to the development of our fair city. I've already contacted the Dancing Peacock about your reward. May luck be with you in your travels. So that's some free experience. As you leave the Grand Court, you pass a young girl. You believe you've seen her behind the counter at the Baron d'Atelier. As your eyes meet, she smiles. Oh, did you have some business with the Outland Count? He's all fired up about this mission. I got a big shipment of polestones and silver whistles he asked for. I don't know if you know, but polestones carry you to the last stairs you used, and silver whistle takes you clean out of the labyrinth. Kind of like the Ariadne thread, actually. I got them out in the store, so come on and take a look if you wanna. It sounds as if items useful to your adventure have been stocked. If you're interested, go to the Baron d'Atelier to see what it is they have. But we were also told to pop into the Explorers Guild, but first... free experience. I heard from the Outland Count that you found the water rather quickly. You seem to be skilled explorers. Thanks to you, the Outland Count is learning more about these lands. He's quite excited to do so. The Outland Count's requests are tied to the city's growth, so they're very important. Here's your reward. 2 warding bells, and 1500 XP. Warding bells, I believe... yeah, lower the encounter rate. No new requests. So let's go to the guild. There you are, Miss Cydia. The Outland Count told me a bit about what you'd be facing. The Red Beastie on B2F of the Lush Woodlands. You're a mite lacking in strength to be hunting that thing. That's why, as Overseer of the Guild, I've got a new kind of skill for you. Obtained Burst Skill, Dual Fangs. Obtained Shield Tactics. Obtained Book of Flight. That there is a burst skill. The essence of the techniques your forebears used is written down in it. There are more to find, and I suggest you do. Burst skills will do a lot to up your survivability in the wild. You can now use burst skills. Burst skills are powerful skills that use the burst gauge to perform special actions. They're used in battle and can be set in the custom menu. So now, if we go into custom, that burst option has been there for a bit. The amount of burst gauge a skill takes to activate varies according to the skill. Use the skills you learn to make the battles you face in the labyrinth easier. So we can have 2 active burst skills at any time. There's full retreat, high chance of escaping from battle to your entrance through this floor to the last stairs you used, like this pole magnet. Double slash, perform 2 powerful ranged cut attacks to one enemy, and guard order, decrease damage taken by the entire party for this turn. I'm going to be putting full retreat and double slash on for now. Neither of them are particularly amazing, but full retreat is pretty good. Alright, so, and like she said, we can now purchase pole stones and silver whistles. I don't personally see the use of them. I do need to buy 2 Ariadne threads, and I am gonna pick up like 5 Medicas. Yeah. Next order of business is, well, to finish our business on the first floor here, because we haven't fully explored it. And I'm not talking about fighting FOEs. Again, that's not going to happen for a very long time. Oh, I didn't realize this was actually open now. Alright, let's head down. Alright, I think... yeah. Head in here. Oh. Well, it's always good practice to make sure I have my, skill order. Yeah, and you can see every action you take will fill the burst gauges on the right. And taking damage, of course, will also fill it. Think of it as a limit break gauge. Because that is basically what it is. And there's another level up for us. Strike guard. Power break maxed. Attack Tenko maxed. Yeah, sand throw. And yeah, let's level up line heal, make it even more efficient. With punitive action against the angry baboon in mind, you approach the box. When you look at it, you see the monster's back, as if jealously guarding something. You have no doubt. This is a target. You mentally review whether you're prepared to do battle with the monster. Yes, enter battle. As you gulp and draw your weapon, the monster detects your presence and turns to face you. But before it can make its first move, you charge toward the beast. Oh, does it give me advantage? No. It kinda did sound like I was getting advantage, though. And now we just murder. Oh, and it's poisoned. And it's downed. The monster cries out and collapses on the spot, filled by your assault. The request is now complete. You examine the wooden box and see food, likely left by somebody inside. The box itself seems undamaged. Clean up the box's interior before leaving to make your report of the request's fulfillment. And if we check here, discover a wooden box in the corner of a clearing. There is blurred writing on it. For those who have should share their bounty. Those who lack, take what you need with gratitude. The box appears to be empty just at the moment. You're free to put an item inside or leave the box be. Let's put in some Ariadne thread. You take the Ariadne thread, essential for explorers, and put it into the wooden box. Who can say? It may save some future explorer's life. You return to your journey with a spring in your step. Alright, and with that, that actually is everything on the first floor. Every quest, every treasure, every room. Feels good to be done with it. Thank you for your hard work. It seems the request is complete now. I've heard praise for you on the lips of the novice explorers who pass through here. So this wooden box is one of the ways that explorers look after each other, is it? Well, thank you once more. I shall look to secure your services again in the future. Obtained Luck Hammer. And 2250 XP on top of what you get for killing the enemy itself. So, next time on Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 4, well, we've already cleared the first floor, we've cleared the first 2 caves, so it's time to head on to the second floor of the first maze. See you guys then.